Hi, my name is Ganre. I'm a former A-level student and I graduated high school with straight A stars, and I'm here to help you do the same, or if not, just to make A-level maths a little less challenging for you. So in this video, we'll be focusing on questions based on the equation of a circle. Number 1, the coordinates of the point A and B are -1, -2, and 7, 4 respectively. Find the equation of the circle C for which AB is the diameter. So let's sketch a diagram of our problem. We have a circle with a center C. So that will be somewhere here. That's C. And we are told that the points A and B form a diameter. So A would be somewhere here and B would be somewhere there. And they form the diameter. So the equation of a circle is written in the form x minus a squared plus y minus b squared is equal to r squared, where a, b are the coordinates of the center and r is our radius. So in this case, we can tell that C, the center of the circle, is the midpoint of the line AB. So if we find the midpoint of AB, we get the coordinates of the center of the circle. So let's use the formula for midpoint, which is m is equal to x1 plus x2 over 2, comma y1 plus y2 over 2. And if we substitute, this would become -1 plus 7 over 2, comma -2 plus 4 over 2, which would simplify to give us m has the coordinates 3 and that's 1. So we know that the coordinates of our center are 3, 1. And then we also need to find the radius r of the circle. So to do that, we can then find the length from C to B. So we're saying the length of CB is equal to the radius. So we use the formula for length of a line. So it becomes 3 minus 7 squared plus 1 minus 4 squared. And you can punch this into your calculator and you get CB is equal to 5. This means that our radius is equal to 5. And now we can go back to this equation and substitute A, B, and R. We know that the coordinates of our center are 3, 1, so it becomes x minus 3 squared plus y minus 1 squared is equal to 5 squared. Remember that it's r squared, so it means our final answer would be x minus 3 squared plus y minus 1 squared is equal to 25. That's the equation of the circle with center C. Let's move on to question number 2. The equation of a circle is x squared plus y squared plus 6y minus 2y minus 26 equals 0. Find the coordinates of the center of the circle and radius. Hence, find the coordinates of the lowest point on the circle. So to find the coordinates of the center of the circle and the radius, again we have to write it in the form x minus a squared plus y minus b squared is equal to r squared. And since we've been given the equation of the circle in the expanded form, we're going to have to complete the square to get to this form. So we have to start by putting all the terms that have an x next to each other. So that's x squared plus 6x. Then put the terms that have y next to each other, y squared minus 2y. Then all the constants will be moved to the right hand side. So in this case, that's minus 26. We move it to the right hand side, it becomes 26. And now let's complete the square for x squared plus 6x. So that would be x plus 3 squared minus 9. Now let's complete the square for y squared minus 2y. That would be y minus 1 squared minus 1 is equal to 26. And now let's move all the constants, minus 9 and minus 1, to the right hand side. So it becomes x plus 3 squared plus y minus 1 squared is equal to 26 plus 9 plus 1, which simplifies to give x plus 3 squared plus y minus 1 squared is equal to 36. This means that the coordinates of the center are -3, 1, and our radius is root 36, which is 6. Then the question also asks us to find the coordinates of the lowest point on the circle. So if we were to sketch our circle like this, we'd have our center here with coordinates -3, 1. And we want to find the lowest point on the circle, so that would be this point. Since our radius is 6 units, if we move straight down by 6 units, it means we're subtracting 6 units from 1. So the coordinates of the lowest point, we're saying our lowest point would have the coordinates -3, and then 1 minus 6 is -5. So it has -3, -5 as its coordinates. And that's the final answer. Now let's move on to question number 3. Points A, 7, 12, and B lie on a circle with center -2, 5. The line AB has equation y equals -2x plus 26. Find the coordinates of B. So let's sketch our diagram. We've got a circle with the center -2, 5, and we know that it has a point A, 7, 12 on its circumference. So we'll say A is somewhere here, and B also lies on the circle, and we're told that the equation of the line through AB is y equals -2x plus 26. So let's say B is somewhere here, and then we have our line through A and B with the equation y equals -2x plus 26. Now the question wants us to find the coordinates of B. So as you can tell, B is a point of intersection between the line y equals -2x plus 26 and the circle. So if we find the equation of the circle, we can solve the circle and the line simultaneously to find the coordinates of B. So we know that a circle's equation is written in the form x minus a squared plus y minus b squared is equal to r squared. We already have the coordinates of the center, so that's x plus 2 squared plus y minus 5 squared is equal to r squared. We need to find the radius, and so the radius is from the center to A. We have the coordinates of A being 7, 12, so we can use those to find our radius. So we use the formula for length of a line, and that becomes -2 minus 7 squared plus 5 minus 12 squared. Punch that into your calculator and you get r is equal to the square root of 130. So if we go back to our equation of the circle here, we substitute r with root 130, it becomes x plus 2 squared plus y minus 5 squared, and remember that this is r squared, so instead of being root 130, it now becomes 130. And so now we have the equation of our line y equals -2x plus 26, and we have the equation of our circle x plus 2 squared plus y minus 5 squared is equal to 130. And now we solve them simultaneously, so we're going to substitute y in the circle with -2x plus 26. So that would become x plus 2 squared plus -2x plus 26 minus 5 squared is equal to 130, and that's x plus 2 squared plus negative 2x plus 21 squared is equal to 130. Now let's expand these two brackets. So if we expand the first bracket, we get x squared plus 4x plus 4, and the second bracket we get 4x squared minus 84x plus 441 is equal to 130. If we group like terms, x squared plus 4x squared gives us 5x squared. So 4x minus 84x gives us minus 80x, and 4 plus 441 gives us 445 is equal to 130. Let's move the 130 to the left hand side, so it becomes 5x squared minus 80x plus 445 minus 130 is equal to 0. This becomes 5x squared minus 80x plus 315, and let's divide through by 5 to simplify the quadratic. It becomes x squared minus 16x plus 63 is equal to 0. Now let's solve the quadratic by factorization, and that is x minus 7 x minus 9 is equal to 0. So you get x equals 7 or x is equal to 9. Now remember that we're looking for the coordinates of B. We already know that at A, x is 7. So that must mean that at B, x is 9. And now let's evaluate the y value when x is 9. So we're going to use the equation y equals negative 2x plus 26. We substitute x with 9. This gives us y is equal to 8. And that means that the coordinates of B are 9, 8. And that would be our final answer. So that's all for today's video. Thank you for watching. You can access more of my resources on my website, CIE A Level Maths 9709.com. There's also a link in the description.